Team lead of 24 points. They have clinched it, and his teammates are all happy. The United States is a team victor, but more goals at stake. Darrick Robinson will next go against Asif Dar of Canada. We'll be back for that bout. Lightweight division, 132 pounds. To meet the fighters, here's ring announcer John Olson.
The ninth bout of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is in the 132-pound division. Boxing out of the red corner, representing Canada, Asif Dar. And in the blue corner, representing the United States, Darrick Robinson.
Okay, and now bringing them to the center of the ring is the referee from Puerto Rico, Angel Maldonado, with Lima Perez, Sabodio, Thornbury, and Stockdale, the 5 international judges. Darrick Robinson, an exciting United States fighter, outlasted Fernando Maldonado of Puerto Rico, 3 rounds of unanimous decision to get into the finals. Asif Dar from Pakistan, now living in Canada, is a 19-year-old who's been boxing for 9 years. He represented Pakistan at the Los Angeles Olympic Games. He was defeated in his first bout, but his coaches tell me that he's a boxer puncher. Robinson may be the most determined of all 12 United States fighters. He just won't give up. He's from St. Louis, Missouri, 19 years old. Of course, won the National Sports Festival, which qualified him for the United States team here, which incidentally, with Bernard Price's victory in the last bout, the United States team has successfully defended its team title in the North American tournament. Yet to fight Kevin Bryant, Darrell Lattimore, and Michael Bent of the USA. 2 good punches by Dar of Canada. Canada and Puerto Rico are tied with 14 points apiece. So Dar's performance here, along with 2 other Canadians, important to see who finishes second. This is really only the second international competition for Darrick Robinson on the right of St. Louis. Fought only against Finland, and he won the gold medal. Has competed in Golden Gloves, National Amateurs, with quite a bit of success, but was at his best at the National Sports Festival. And won against Hungary in recent international competition. Not jabbing as much as he normally does. Just 2 nights ago, that would be less than 48 hours, Darrick Robinson, in that victory over Fernando Maldonado, it was a full 3 rounds of action. And perhaps he is still tired. He's only 19, but even takes teenagers time to recover. But you can rest assured that he'll give it his best shot here against Dar, with less than 30 seconds remaining in round 1. Dar, very confusing southpaw now. Dar in the red trunks is one of 12 children. They'll get a 1-minute rest in 5. And team members from our neighbors to the north, Canada, cheering on Asif Dar as he goes against United States' Darrick Robinson. Very, very close first round. Robinson was rather tentative, and it may be as a result of a tough semifinal bout on Thursday night. Asif Dar is in here on a bye, so he has just been watching and resting. Canada tied with Puerto Rico at 14 points. The United States with 24 has clinched the team title. But for the Canadians and Puerto Ricans, this is a big bout. Canada with 2 other fighters yet to compete. Puerto Rico with only 1. Asif Dar now back to a right-hand stance. First right, then southpaw. Darrick Robinson, he's got, he gives you a frontal target. Both of them do. Look how square they are to each other. Like the first round, very, very even. The 20-point must. The winner of the round must get 20 points. The loser, less than 20. And now Asif is back to the southpaw stance. Looks very comfortable in either. Sort of probing now, just pawing with what would be a right jab. Just flicking it out, trying to keep Robinson off balance. Darrick seems to be pacing himself very well, looking for an opening. Hard to find. But he landed a good left hook on the chin of Dar, who comes back with a fairly good body punch, partially blocked. Maldonado doing a fine job. He's the Puerto Rican referee. Dar gets in another good right. You probably saw the previous one. It was solid. Well, I guess Dar knows when to go from right to left-handed. Well, there's a right-hand lead from an orthodox stance. And of course, that's some of the strategy, is trying to upset your opponent, keep him off balance, confusing. And Robinson is not looking his best. He's a much better fighter than you're seeing in there today, with less than 30 seconds to go in round 2. Dar, a tough opponent, willing opponent. Good right hand by Robinson. But look at Dar, how tough he is. Came right back. Another right. I don't think you're going to knock Dar down unless you hit him with the ring post. Coming up to the 5-second mark of round 2. These are lightweights. All right. After getting advice from Roosevelt Sanders, the head coach of the United States team, and Ken Wagner, or rather Ken Hayes from Wagner, Oklahoma, they told him to pick up the pace. Darrick Robinson in the blue trunks, going against Asif Dar of Canada. National champion in Canada 3 times, 82, 83, and 85. Now something is loose. It's the lacing that brings the headgear, the mandatory headgear, together at the top. And of course, the clock is stopped. And it's probably another little breather. Now, Roosevelt Sanders, there's the United States head coach. Since the lacing, like shoelacing, has torn at the top, ever resourceful, Roosevelt Sanders from Colorado Springs brings it together now with a piece of, yes, good old adhesive tape. It's used for many reasons, isn't it? And of course, Asif Dar of Canada is taking advantage of the rest, just sort of limbering up his legs and arms, keeping warm, and now the clock started once again. This is the final round, and it could be the deciding round. Perhaps Dar eking out more points in the second round. The United States lightweight, Robinson in the first, so this could be the decider. More toe-to-toe than it's been thus far. And sticking to his right-hand stance as the crowd here in Beaumont, Texas goes to the Olympic chant. With the team title already to their credit, they want more gold medals in the individual competition. Robinson is really trying to find the right combination to not only score more points, but to get rid of Dar. Today, I don't think he has enough punching power to do it. Halfway point of the third and final. His punches are more slapping punches. But look at him try. The willingness, the determination. Darrick Robinson of St. Louis, and of course from Canada, Asif Dar, living in Scarborough, Ontario. They have never met before. You'd think this was a grudge battle the way they're going at it here now. in the final minute of the fray. Two good ones, and Darr comes right back. Here's 6. Robinson just got caught with a humdinger, but comes right back. Darrick Robinson has to be dead tired, but he has all the determination in the world. Less than 30 seconds. Fans are on their feet. What a performance by Asif Darr of Canada. Ken Napper of the Canadian team told me that Darr would not quit. Keeps coming. Good left hook by Darr. What beautiful camera work, showing you all the punches. Those that are blocked and those that score. Slow action earlier. Look at this. Darrick Robinson of St. Louis, a graduate of Beaumont High School in 1984, a National Sports Festival winner, trying to make the North American team that will compete later this fall in Seoul, Korea, the World Cup competition. The same goal of Asif Darr, the 19-year-older from Pakistan originally. In fact, he won the Pakistani championship in 1984. And he failed to make the Canadian Olympic team, so he went back to Pakistan and made it, but lost in his first bout. Well, next Saturday, representing that country. Now, let's get what should be a close decision. Here is John Olson. John Olson, the ring announcer, off here to my right, is waiting on the last of the 5 international judges' cards. He has them now and ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner on points in the red corner, Asif Darr.
All right, Asif Darr on a split decision, 3-2, upsets Darrick Robinson, adds 3 points for Canada.